Unfortunately, and I was not recording my shuffle, so I hope you just take my word for it that this is how it's shuffled out. Okay, I'm pulling. What I'm going to tell you is I pulled 3 cards. You, him, and your relationship, where you guys are at, or what's going on. I may pull more. We'll see as I go through this this interpretation of this. What I'm going to tell you about tarot cards is this, and that I've seen some incredible things with these cards, and a lot of truths are revealed. But at the end, I want you to think this: that you're not with me. I'm not asking clarifying questions. You're not giving me any more input. So take from this what works for you and apply it for your life. And that's my best type of advice I could give you. So a 9 of Pentacles. Pentacles is about, being generous, making things happen. That could be about that. And if you're in the mental health field, then that definitely could probably something that applies to you. While 9 is about attaining but not completing. So if I was going to talk about you and this being represented by you, you are a person that enjoys her passions, her accomplishments. I would say that you're self-sufficient, that you have financial independence, either created by yourself or by somebody else who's supporting you. That I'm not getting into, but you live a good life, a great life to most people's eyes. But this person here seems uninterested in all the luxuries or conveniences that she has, and I feel that is where you're at right now. And while we're talking about this other person, represented by 4 of Wands, the Wands being a card of action and energy and ambition, aggression sometimes too, and 4 is about stability, but here it's backwards, and it's unstable, and it's a lack of grounding on a force. So this person is possibly not in the right place right now. I would say they possibly are also having financial difficulties. So I would say this is what represents, without knowing more about this person, of course, that's kind of where I feel that this person is at right now. Unstable finances especially, and they're in a place of transition. While the status of your relationship together, with Wands being again action, which is you guys are acting with and together, right? Being together, but it's also adventurous and enthusiasm, right? You feel an adventure being drawn to this person, and you want to explore. And I know you're telling me that ethically you can't do this, but you're asking me the question, so you're really wondering about this. So let's be honest about that, right? So to you, this is an invitation to an adventure and to explore, right? I mean, you want to see what's on the other side of those mountains, and something about this that you're feeling attracted to, right? I mean, let's be honest. So now this is not really giving you much answers, and I want you to know this: you already inside, you know what you're gonna do. Most people that I talk to, they come here and they may ask questions, but you already know what you want to do, and you just want somebody to answer a question for you. Excuse me while I take a sip of my tea. Okay, so you know what? I think I'm gonna probably pull 3 more cards. Okay, and it's for your decisions. Option 1 is pursue it. Option 2 is to not pursue it. And then what you need to know to make a decision between 1 and 2. So option 1, King of Wands. Option 2, 6 of Cups, and then what to do as far as decision making. Judgment card reverse. Interesting cards. So look, as far as your decision, if you decide to pursue it, and this being represented by the King of Wands is out. Now this is not telling you which one is a correct way to go about it. Not yet, anyways. Maybe we'll get some clarification here. But option 1, if you do decide to go through this, it is so interesting that it came up as a wands, because that is that action card, right? Action and energy and ambition. And king is about leading. So in this sense, you would have to lead to make this type of thing happen. It is, if you want to pursue this, you need to be direct and authentic. And I believe also, just fiery. I mean, this is a very, look, for lack of a better word, I'll just say this, okay? And excuse me if I make you blush, because I'll make myself blush, but the wands is a very phallic symbol. So this is something that if you want to pursue this, you need to be very direct and upfront about what you want to do. There is no pussyfooting around with this type of decision, okay? Option 2 is to not pursue it. And that's been represented by the 6 of Cups. 6 being about cooperating. Cups is about emotions and sensuality and poetry. It's artistic card, musical, so as far as this card here, if you decide not to pursue it, it's a kindness, I would think, because you will be focusing on a kindness, because you're focusing on your career, what your career is telling you to do. It's about innocence and joy and giving back to this person. And I want you to know that this is not saying this is the correct answer, but in a way, it will be selfless of you to pursue this, because this is a selfish way to pursue it. Now, there's nothing wrong with being selfish, okay? I need you to understand that. We need to satisfy our needs in life, okay? And we need to be selfish. That is, sometimes we need to pursue those type of things, because otherwise we can't be happy. We need to, here's, have you been on a plane? The first thing they tell you that in case of a pressure, if the cabin depressurizes, the mask's gonna fall. You need to put the mask on yourself first before you put it on your kids. Well, in a sense, when it comes to life, we need to, even if you're married or have relationships, you need to make sure that you're happy first before you can make the other person happy. So this is being selfish in a way, but selfish is not bad. You need to pursue what you want to pursue. Here is about being kindness and focusing on the needs of the other person, which that means that you're being selfless, but you're not taking care of your needs. Okay, so I hope that makes sense right there. But as far as what you need to do, as far as to make a decision, Judgment card, and this is in a reverse. So you need to ignore. Okay, let's talk about Judgment first. Judgment the regular Judgment card is going to be about assessment and judgment in a short way to describe it. But when it's on the reverse, it's about you're going round and around and around. You can't get off that ride. That's what Judgment is. And it's about having self-doubt and having an inner critic. So for you to make this call, ignore your inner critic. This is what I'm getting at. So if you were here, maybe you could give me some guidance on that, because where is your inner critic? Is your inner critic here telling you not to do this? Or is your inner critic here telling you to, for example, your inner critic here would be, you know what? No, I can't do that. That's selfish. Your inner critic here is, no, I need to be professional. So ignore your inner critic, which is the one you need to decide which is the one you need to ignore. But that's what this is coming to. So I hope this gives you some guidance. And if you're here, I think we will be pulling more cards. But I have a feeling that you already knew what you wanted to do, no matter what these cards were telling you. And now it's for you to pursue it.